Alright, we are back, everyone. So, here we go. There you are. Thank goodness. We can't have you floating around here all day now, can we? You must be pretty out of it. Now that I'm here with you, I don't mind if you take a second to wake up and familiarize yourself with this new environment. No. Oh. My friend. Yeah, you see it. No. You can't stop me. Stop you? I've got something very important that I have to do. Listen, I don't need anyone here, and I'm on your side. However, your essence is in a fragile state right now. My essence? Please, just tell me. Did I get him? Can the suffering finally end? So that's what happened. I think I understand now. In all honesty, it does not surprise me that you'd be the first one to come here. A disappointment, even in death, I see, Hank. Anyway, just give it a second. You'll adjust to the transcendental in time. What? Transitional, god damn it. I just need you to answer me one question. Who or what am I? Let me answer your questions one by one. To put it simply, this is the space between realities. You are in a place called the transitional. The void you came through is a very small part of the transitional. Really, you should be thanking me with every ounce of humility that you have. Without me, you just keep floating on, and likely you would succumb to madness. A fate worse than death, trust me. Your essence is weak, Hank, but with my guidance, we can make it stronger. The only way we're having this conversation is because I arranged your essence in such a manner for you to be able to communicate with me. But you have no body here. No vessel. Not even an audible voice. Your sense of identity, and even your name, is up to my choosing. In a way, right now, you're like a set of building blocks. But no matter what form, you will always have your essence. What makes you, you. And for now, I'm naming you Encius, fuck, god damn it, what's with all the fucking hard names lately? We got some, and now we got Encius, Encion. I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna fucking get this, I don't care how long you guys listen to me struggle, I'm gonna fucking get this. Encinos, there we go, Encinos, so that's me. Hank, for short. I tend to like nicknames. Hank is the name you just had in your brief period as an axolotl. I'm not rearranging your identity this time around because I have not given up on the hope that you may become useful to me in the upcoming war. And who the hell are you? I'm the embodiment of a nickname myself, you see. You can call me Rock Bottom, or RB for short if you like. There are many more questions I'm sure you'd like answers for, but most questions you will need to answer for yourself. Or you may reject their answers down to your very core. And that would not be part of the plan. I'd like to see how much you can remember now. It's time for you to reflect on yourself, your life. Not the short life you just lived, but the one before. Your life as a human. Where are we? How does it feel being here again? That last place, transitional you called it, that was calm. But this is, like I said, this is where you're... This place. My memories, huh? I know it. It's on the tip of my tongue. There's no rush. Get comfy. Remembering an entire existence is a very complicated thing. We started a long process. The rest will come in time, if you let it. How can I be happy with just this? I feel like I need to know more. How can I learn more? That enthusiasm is great. But do you want to remember, even if it's painful? Do you want to remember, even if it's tragic? By not remembering immediately, your essence may be attempting to protect you. If we're not careful, your mind may unravel itself. You may become unstable and insane. From all this talk, it sounds like you know me from somewhere before. If so, I hope you don't forget who I am. I'm already insane. And besides, I need to remember. If only to stop that fucking banging. Banging? Remember, you have no form here. No, dumbass. That banging. That fucking banging. In my fucking soul. Sounds like you want to accelerate the process. Before doing that, there is something. A condition of which I think you should know about. Think of it as a guideline rather than a rigid requirement. I told you before, my name is RB, right? I'll be straight to the point, then. From this point onwards, until I dismiss you or until the end of time, I am now your master. I am your master, and you are my minion. That is the nature of our relationship henceforth. I don't really get what's going on, but now you're saying that I'm some sort of slave. Being a pawn is not a new concept for you. Maybe my minion, but I am not an unfair master. All I'm saying is that generally, it would be wise for you to follow any task that you may receive from me. Follow my orders willingly, and I can help you make your wildest dreams come true. Even the one regarding him. You mean? I can recall a little bit now. Not of this place, but of that stupid tank, that dumb fuck Axie, that miserable pile of garbage. Liam, if ever you are, rock bottom, or whatever, if you become my master, I will inevitably betray you. That's just the way it's going to go. You dumbass. I knew what kind of person you were when I saved your essence, after you died, Hank. One day, when you have matured, I will tell you a great many secrets. Until then, there's no way you could comprehend how important this is. I do not blame your ignorance, but if you work with me, we can save countless lives. You may do as you wish when you have acquired more information. Right now, you are a fetus, incomplete. But if we are lucky, one day you may grow. I don't understand anything you just said except the master and slave part. But I hope you don't mind if I make up my own nickname for you. Since you like nicknames so much, I don't want to call you RB and Master. I don't want to call you RB, and Master is too degrading for my tastes. How does Bracket Boy sound? You know, do that stupid way you talk. You're free to do as you wish, despite how lame and predictable your name is. Do not make me regret choosing you as one of my special candidates. In order to remember this place, I think it's important that you have a little alone time. If I stay here, you'll keep getting distracted. I can handle whatever bullshit you throw at me, Bracket Boy. I'll leave you to it then. For your own sake, as well as the others, I hope your experience here is a fruitful one. really gone. Huh? Maybe I shouldn't have rocked the boat so much. But, oh well. That's just who I am. Either way, it's times like these where a wall to bang into would really come in handy. That always seems to calm me down. Perhaps a soothing mantra is needed in order to cool my nerves before I really take a good look around this room. Okay. Deep breath and burn William's flesh off. Ah, that does make me feel a little better. But man, that asshole. Bracket boy. Calling me lame. You know, you may be right though. If I had to listen to myself, I'd probably go insane. Or kill myself. But messing around with the lowest common denominator, it's just my nature. So I guess it's time to face whatever the fuck my past is. Well, what's the worst that could happen? I don't know why. But it's a little scary to explore the rest of this room. Or even look slightly upwards. This desk. Yeah, it's probably my desk. Alright. Time to stop being a weenie. I'm gonna lift my head now. Hold up, I got a text from my mother. So you're gonna see jump cuts is long. Alright, we're back. Gonna lift my head now. Okay. Huh. Is this it? So this is what I was so afraid of. It's just a goddamn computer monitor. This place isn't bad after all. In fact, it might be kind of comfy here. I wonder if I can use it. Maybe. I wonder if this computer still works. I use this computer a lot, I think. I'm trying to press some keys. And... right. Nobody here. Well, it looks like Bracket Boy decided to give me a hand. Are you fucking serious? It's just a single hand. Well, I guess I need to use this computer. How do I make this shit move? Move. Move, damn it. There we go. Alright. What do I want to do? I wonder if this computer has any games or movies I can watch. Yeah. That last option. Watching a show sounds nice. Calm. Yes, sounds calming. Sounds like it would help distract my mind from all this bullshit around me. Ah. Now, this is a good choice. This is the episode where the scientist asked the drug lords to tell him his name. Classic. Boy had some popcorn. I'm guessing that's Breaking Bad because I never... That sounds good. Hank, what are you doing? What? Who the hell is that? Did I give you permission to watch something? What the hell is going on? I can hear a voice behind me, but I can't even turn around. You know who it is, don't you? Yeah. I can smell someone that... I can smell... Yeah. I can smell someone that disgusting from miles away. What do you want from me today, Oh, you know, silly old me. Just making sure my best pal Hank is well taken care of. I don't need your fucking help. Just buzz off and let me enjoy my show. That's right, get out of my face. Or else. Such anger. It looks like all these TV shows are running your brain. Just let Liam take care of you for now. Yes, that's good. Stop that. Where did my hand go? Oh, that? I thought you might try to move it. So, I tied it behind your back. Why? What the hell? What a cranky boy you are today. Hey, where are we going? One thing that always seems to calm you down is food, right? Well, it's time for dinner. That sound. Bon appetit. A delicious dinner prepared just for you. What the hell is going on? It's your favorite meal. Pills, 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 pills. And more pills. Hey, man. Stop. I'm already full, okay? I said stop. Stop shoving them into my mouth. I'm full. I'm full. I'm full. Nonsense. A growing boy needs to eat. Needs to eat. Needs to eat. You'll only feel good after you eat enough of these pills. Now I remember. I was cooped up with a monster for a long time. One day I'll escape and take my revenge. Damn it. I need real food. Without it, I'm dead. I need to get rid of you so I can be free. I'll escape from you one day, Liam. I'll get my revenge. Just keep going. Keep dreaming of freedom. Of revenge. Revenge. Revenge, 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 and so forth and so on. And more of that. It's been years now. Years since I've been able to escape. Years since I've been able to take control of my life, whatever the hell that means. But sometimes it still feels like he's there. Most of the time, actually. I know that can't be true. We took him away. Liam, he's walked away in a psychic ward. That's why I got the act sane. So I don't up there too. What the hell is sane about falling asleep at noon and waking up at 3? I can't help but feel like my childhood self would be disappointed. Even if my memories of the time are hazy. God damn it. My head hurts. This room is so overwhelmingly hot. I just wanna fucking die. It's all because of that degenerate shit. There's only one person who is to be held accountable. They took him away, but I never got my revenge. Sometimes I wish he were here, so I could rip his head off. But that's the time I like to play games on the computer. Games are supposed to be fun. That's something I do to enjoy life. To pass the time until something, another chance, another shitty day before I inevitably kill myself. At this point, I'm a disappointment to just everyone around me, and everyone who ever knew me. Every teacher, every friend of my parents. There's only one way out of this mess. Actions speak louder than words. One thing I never understood was why. Why did he do this to me? RP, you fucking asshole. Answer me. At some point in the haze of decades, I've already gotten my so-called freedom from Liam. I made my decision. I climbed to the top of the biggest building I can find. I feel strong up here. I climbed through so many years of dirt and mud just to reach this point. And if I jump, can it finally be over? But wasn't there a promise or something I could keep? Oh, I was really hoping to get some good recording in, but I recorded like an hour of what was it? Agent Skilly Wings today. And my voice was shot after that, and I gave it some time to recover, like a good 2-3 hours. And I didn't really say much in that, but I guess it did. Alright. Welcome back. I would be lying if I said I wasn't curious as to how you are feeling. Perhaps the whole picture was not clear yet. If you are patient, I'm sure that will resolve itself. Why did you ruin my life? You made me feel the way I am. Made this piece of shit you see today. But why did he do it? Why would he cripple me from life? Let me tell you something. Do you know why you're here with me in this transitional ink? Most people will never experience any sort of transitional. Have you even the faintest idea? No idea. It's because of that thing you did. Right at the very end. And the feeling you had when you died. So, will you let me do something I never got to do in life? Will you let me take revenge on him? Please, whoever you are. God or Satan or RB. Please, let me go back and kill Liam. It's the only thing I want to do. Then maybe I can rest in peace. Oh my, Hank. That kind of decision making. There's another great reason to have you in my army. Get ready then. This time, you will have a taste of my blessing. Of the power I could bestow upon you, should you become my minion permanently. You should feel honored by this virtue of grace I've bestowed upon you. Just keep one thing in mind as you go back. I abhor boredom. I hope you will bring back a good story. I get it. What you're asking from me is just to be myself. Precisely. Follow your instincts. And past this point is when, the demo ended. So everything from here on out, I don't know. Most of this shit I saw before, I remembered from the demo. But yeah, this is all new territory. So we'll see how this goes. Because this looks like it's going to be fun.
Hiya.
Oh, hi Axie, I'm the save button. I'm funny. Hiya folks. Hiya. Welcome to those of you who are returning, and to those of the lucky souls who have to be new here. Welcome all the same. This is the tank. And you, my dear friend, are about to enter a paradise the likes of which most people can scarcely imagine. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There's so much excitement floating through the air this morning, isn't there? Ahem, well, let's not be too hasty though. Tradition is the important thing too. Before we enjoy the day in earnest, we've got to introduce our guest host for the morning. The word backstage is that he may perhaps be the reddest dude in the entire wide world. Whole entire wide world. What fucking hell. And now, our special guest host for the evening. Oh boy, you folks are in for a treat. That's right. Our guest has long been anticipated to be the one, the only, me, Axie the Axolotl. We still discourage the use of flash photography, but if you'd like, I'd be happy to sign anything and everything from that my adorable fans would like me to. Oh heck, forget about it. Go nuts. Flash your photography all over me. No. I'm in a wonderful mood. You wanna know why? I just said. It's a new day! Can you even fathom the amount of amazing possibilities that today has? I know I can't. I'm sure today's gonna be a day like no other. Along the way, I'm sure we'll have plenty of wacky adventures. Maybe we'll even drive some race cars, dodge some lasers, or even fly in an aeroplane. My voice is going to give out, and I have school tomorrow, so I really hope that doesn't happen. I wouldn't be surprised if we ran into some of our friends like Lana, Liam, Neo, or even Hank. Hank. Oh, of course, Hank. Why don't we go give that grump a good morning? A good morning a day keeps the bad ones away. At least that's what Axolotls named Hank should always say. Feeling cheery. Feeling like the nightmare in the back of his head was just a nightmare after all. Actually swam over to Ank's corner. Ah, bummer. That grumpy old teddy bear ain't even here this morning. He must be practicing somewhere else then. Practicing what? How to bash his own head in? I bet we could help him with that. One way or another, Acti soon found himself at the lab. Hey! You've been my favorite dude! The one with the biggest attitude! What sort of experiments is our crazy egghead up to this morning? Axie, just what the hell was that yesterday? I didn't think you had it in you to do something so terrible. Oh, what do you mean? Is being the coolest dude in the tank for the 100th day in a row suddenly a crime or something? No. Axie, this isn't a game. Talk to me like a normal Axolotl. Like a sane Axolotl. You really don't expect me to believe that you remember nothing at all, do you? Look, this nightmare isn't fun at all. Can't I just wake up already? And then tomorrow, it'll be a wonderful holiday in the tank. That's not the way we're going to handle this. You can't just run away and pretend like nothing happened. Not with me here anyway. The sooner we talk about it, the better. Hey man, listen. In the books I read about humans, do you know what they do to people who commit murder? They tie you up somewhere, or lock you in a cage. There are even places that execute you in some sort of electric chair, if crime is severe enough. But I don't want to do that. I like you, Axie. I really do, from the bottom of my heart. So let me just talk. I honestly don't remember what happened. Not exactly. I have an idea. After the race, everything, it's all muddled. You told me the other day that we're animals, right? And animals thrive on instincts, right? Don't try to make excuses. The end result speaks for itself. Hey, I know that, alright? What I did was terrible. It was beyond terrible. Okay. You don't need to tell me. I know that. Never in my wildest dreams. Hurting someone like that. It just isn't me, you know. But you did something really bad. Something I won't let any of someone do. Axie, this might be hypocritical of me to say after scolding you. Look, undeniably the way you handle things wasn't right. But, my opinion, it wasn't completely wrong either. I talked it over with Donna this morning. I understand the situation a bit better now. He's planning on killing you and her just to appease his strange obsession with Liam. He is, or rather was, a psychopath. But I wish you would have talked to me when things got bad. I wish any one of you would have talked to me about it. Maybe we could have prevented it. This isn't at all your fault. Or isn't all your fault either. I knew about his hatred of Liam, and I regret not taking those threats as seriously as I should have. No matter which way you look at it, what happened was unfortunate, for lack of a better term. And just so you know, I don't personally begrudge you. That being said, I would like you to reflect on the events that transpired yesterday as logically as you can. You defended yourself, which is perfectly fine, but you didn't stop, even when he was subdued. I heard you pounding him into the ground, over and over, until he was barely twitching. That's what he was doing to Lana. And I'd do it again too. I would do anything to keep Lana safe. Because without Lana, what would I do? Interesting. It appears that your obsessive relationship with Lana does run parallel to the one Enk had with him. How can you possibly say that? Yesterday, Enk said something like that too. What are you guys even talking about? Does no one realize how different the intentions of love and hate are? I'm just telling you my observations. You've only been in this tank, living in this tank for a month. A single month. There is no reason for you to be obsessed with loving Lana in the intensity you do. Nor should Enk reasonably feel that the hatred he had for Lana, Liam. I just don't understand. Things don't seem to add up. You remember that other world hypothesis I had? I have a guess. Maybe you and Lana had a connection in that world. And if that's true, then maybe Hank and Liam had a connection too. If everyone has some previous connection, maybe it could explain this whole thing. Yeah, that sounds crazy. I'm still not buying any of this other world mumbo-jumbo you keep bringing up. So, we all have obsessions with each other, right? Then what about you? Mine. Well, I don't mind telling you, although I think you may already have an idea as to what it is. Rather than a what or who, my obsession is simply with getting back home. I don't know what that entails. Not exactly. Heck, maybe back at home, I have my own Nana that I'm in love with. Though, I certainly wouldn't act the same way that you do. There is one thing in this tank that I cannot ignore or repress, no matter how hard I try. I dare say that if it came down to it, I'd lose my humanity over an answer, the same way that you did yesterday. It's the void, a symbol of my ambition. The void merely existed. The void merely existing means that there is an unfinished business in my soul. The void has challenged me to a grand riddle, and my soul is unable to rest until that riddle is solved. That's my obsession, you see. Say it's ambition. Say it's the void itself. Perhaps in some twisted way, they're the same. The tank is built upon obsessions. Can't you see that? Just take Liam and his eye and as a single example. Neil had no idea how much Axie understood or how much he believed. Okay, so basically, in some way, you understand the terror of Nana getting hurt or getting taken away. And then you get it. I'm not gonna stop seeing her. In the event she never wants to talk to you again, you have to be okay with that decision. If you truly care about her, that's what you'll do. You'll give her space. Friends respect one another. Better yet, you should try respecting yourself. I wasn't kidding yesterday when I suggested you get some new hobbies. But if you can promise me that you'll respect your fellow Axolotls from now on, well then, perhaps I can spare you Alcatraz for the moment. I say this as a friend, Axie, but I mean it. Don't do anything to cause me to feel like I need to stop your behavior again. The last time I hesitated, but I won't if anyone's else's life is on the line. There was an awkward silence. Neither Axolotl spoke for some time. Anyway, when I saw Donna this morning, she seemed really shook up. The good news for you is that through our conversation, I didn't get the sense that she was angry at you forever. The animosity, and I'm not gonna I know what the word is, I'm not gonna fucking try to pronounce it. She feels from the situation, the situation which started with Hank harassing Liam. In the end, she very much understood that you were trying to protect her, even if it was through a roundabout way. It's still going to be necessary for you to go over there and apologize. And I guess this is cool to say, but truthfully, nobody's going to miss Hank very much. However, if he was a jerk, he was still one of us, an original member of the tank. I do wish there was a way we could have controlled his rage. Maybe then he could have gotten along with us. After all, well, if you get too involved with all the what ifs, then you'll never truly enjoy life. Split milk and all that. Learn from your mistakes and try again. God damn it, it said spilt. Fucking. Oh, ow, I should have done that. That fucking hurt. Ow. Okay, you should get going. I'd reckon Nana's there with him. Oh. Although he was trying his best to hide it, the awkward atmosphere left Axie in a sour mood. Yet, as he moved towards the exit, Neil called him back. Hey, Axie. Wait a second, alright. This whole thing. It might not be over after all. Maybe it would be better if you came with me to the void today. I'm sort of nervous as to what might happen. Huh? You're nervous? Yeah, kid, with nervous steel. Nervous? There's no way I could miss something like that. Neil was nervous, worried, and incredibly excited. We can't be late, though. Today is potentially a very big day. In his excitement, Neil was shaking ever so slightly. I actually couldn't help but feel the slightest amount of unease in that shake. You hear that sound, don't you? That means there's no time to lose. What time is it? Huh. Well. As I got closer to the void, I actually felt his chest get heavier. It hadn't even been a day since he had relentlessly thrown Ankh into the abyss. The wound was still fresh. He felt like he could close his eyes and feel the effects of the madness yet again. Calm. Calm as a cucumber. So, just as I thought, today is not going to be a normal day after all. Hey, what are you doing all the way over there? Come on, Axie, don't space out. This is important. Just in case something unexpected happens, I'm going to need you to be prepared. What? What's about to happen? The void looked bloated and strange. It protruded from the ground and swayed in such a way that neither Axie or Neo had ever seen before. This is the result of an unexpected experiment, apparently. And I'm practically foaming at the mouth to see what's about to happen. The space around the void felt cold, and there was a sound. An awful sound that invaded their ears with a horrible shriek. Axie could feel a bold, uninviting presence looming from beyond a shell curtain. Whatever this presence was, it squirmed and threatened to break free. The void seemed to be barely able to contain it. Whatever it was. And like a newborn baby, it wanted to be let out. An air bubble. Nothing more than a mere fart. At first they were shocked, but eventually, Axie could barely hold in his urge to laugh. Everything around them cleared up and the environment went back to normal in a matter of seconds. This doesn't make any sense. You put in one little scrap of paper, and out comes an entire book. So how come nothing occurs with an entire axolotl when an entire axolotl gets chucked in? So you've been throwing shit into the thingy bobber. Neo, what are you saying? There's something about the void that I don't know about? Actually, I was sort of keeping a secret, but after recent developments, I guess you might as well know a little bit of the truth. As much as I can reasonably tell you, anyway. Early on, I figured out a way to manipulate the void. By putting in various objects, I was able to change what the void produced the next day. Those are some of the items that you've seen. I like to think of it as a sort of recycling. Or better yet, alchemy. All my tools and equipment. The books, the sort of stuff you see in my lab. They're all a result of that alchemy. I don't know why some of the things I throw in produce the things that they do. I'm still working on the exact science. Sometimes it feels like the void feeds on my very desire to get this specific item, but that can't be right either. For example, that weird book we found yesterday. I don't know why it gave me that. Do you remember it? It was called Everything, My Discovery on the Rio Kosho, the world's oldest and deadliest civilization, written by Dr. Gatz. I've been looking over that book, and it's a strange one indeed. A book about the occult. I've only skimmed it so far, but it's very interesting. It's about a professor, one who teaches college, and his findings on a deadly civilization he's been studying. And that word, Ryokosho. Something about it bothers me. Nothing I put in the previous day had to do with occultism. I'm not sure how I produced it, or if I even had the a choice in the matter. I doubt it's your kind of thing, actually. But maybe you could read it with me sometime, and tell me your thoughts. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I've decided that there is definitely a rhyme and reason that dictates how the void works. At least there is some sort of time. For example, if I put in the word doorknob and did my best drawing of a doorknob, then out came a doorknob. Sometimes the way the void works is just that simple. On our 8th day alive in this tank though, well, I may have went a little overboard using the void's power. I drew pictures of cement, antennas, metal, and other woodworking materials, so woodworking supplies, as ideas I had from one of the first books we got. The next day, the hall, it was massive. It was enough materials to build an entire lab. I think you can guess what I spent the next week doing. This lab was built with my own 2 hands, and I'm honestly quite proud of it. The void is probably stranger than you think. It'll react to the things I put in it sometimes. But then there are other times where this might sound crazy. The void lets off this haunting, evil feeling. I still don't trust it, but I'll keep pushing the boundaries of what I can do as long as it seems safe. What do you think? A whole axolotl went in and nothing came out at all. He swam around quickly, checking several different angles. All evidence of anything strange was gone. I guess this makes a lick of sense. After all, my flesh didn't produce anything when I burnt myself both times. The flesh from William's body didn't produce anything either. I have yet to test yours or Donna's though. Been a little bit busy. Man, you heard those strange sounds before, didn't you? I swear, it felt like something was about to happen. I actually had no idea what to think. Dunno. What was Neo expecting? In a lot of ways, I actually was happy to see that nothing came out. All this talk about the void made him uneasy. Well, looks like I'm back to square zero on, or thereabouts. Never heard that one before. I guess we can't say anything definitive until a few more days pass. What if whatever was about to happen is just delayed? This just proves that the void has limits as well. I'm sure the void will let out another item later today. It's about that time. Until then, this data absolutely needs recording. I'll have to request that you leave me for now so I can get some work done, Lexi. But good luck with Nana. I hope you're for the well-being of the tank that you guys make up quickly. If you're there long enough, I might even see you later. I told Lana I'd show up when I have an idea of what to do for them. Good luck. That was drunk. Thanks. But coolest dude like me, we don't need luck. You guys like me, we got skill. You have skill to win the biggest esports competition in the world, if we have to. Neo grinned. Despite everything, it looked like Axie's goofy strangeness was still very much intact. Alright, well, this is where I'm gonna end today's episode because my voice is like 5 seconds from giving out. And no, that's just about it. My voice is about to give out. So, bye.